It is our annual test of endurance. Here we are again. This is the 2020 Rshl Ironman tournament. Welcome to the RSHL. Daniel Wilson here, and let's go through the rules real quick so you get to know how this works. There will be 5 runners, 1 goalie, and that's all you will get. There are no substitutions allowed. Each game will be 1 period of 10 minutes, and this is a running clock. It will only stop at the discretion of the ref, with the exception being in the championship game, which it will be a stop clock in the final minute of play. There are no offsides in this tournament, but icing will be in effect. All penalties will become penalty shots. So that's pretty much all you have to know. There are 3 divisions here. Each one will be split into gold and silver divisions. There are 8 teams in the A division, 8 teams in the B division, and 10 teams in the C division. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight to the action, and it's next. In the C division, silver, it is the wild card game. It is freedom fighters and beach ballers as we get underway. Freedom fighters coming in the number 10 seed. Up it goes and blocked. Down it goes. Trying to find some help. Does get away, and here they come. Through the left, and a good poke check from McKierrigan. Wickland trying to push upwards, has to give it up. Freedom fighters on the attack, got blocked by Bradford Paddock. Paddock circling around now, gets to an open man. It's Timko, and a save. Rebound, that misses wide. Tries to go back to the point as he'll cross the center line. Gets through and develops a 2-on-1. Trying to hold on for dear life on the ball. Shot going wide. Off the boards, behind the net, trying to look for a wraparound. Still can't find one. Pops over across and tries a shot wide of the net. That is C.W. Ponton in the net for Beach Ballers. Team from Wilmington will go upward, and it is Paddock. Taking a stick lift, they battle on the boards, and the stick is being held, but they're going to continue on. Backhand goes wide from Brandon Wickland. Behind the net, trying to find a feed in front, and the slot shot is going wide off the backhand. Back it goes to Timko, tries a shot that is blocked. Goes down the floor, and this will be an icing against Freedom Fighters. Countdown commences, and it was a good stick, but it was knocked away, and a shot from Wickland just got a piece of James Brennan. And a 2-on-1 the other way. Developing, tries a shot, running into trouble in the form of Josh McKierrigan. McKierrigan up over to Paddock, dekes around, tries a shot wide the net, may have been interrupted. Dragging the boards to Paddock. Thinks about it, tries to deke around, fails, and here they come the other way. Trying to protect the ball in the right circle. Rolls off the stick and back over to Paddock. Paddock trying to get away from the forecheck, does. And he's thinking about it, and now we'll cross right. Here's McKierrigan, feeds in front. I had a chance there, but did not get the shot off. Back it goes to Paddock. He'll feed one, off a foot, goes wide. Back behind the net again. Timko, back over to Paddock. Tries a shot, got blocked. At the point, dekes around, trying to find a way into the slot. Has an open, and he scores! Beach Ballers keep attacking, and they take the 1-0 lead. at the right place at the right time. Set it up on the outside. That goal from Brandon Wickland. And Wickland again will go back and will find John Winkler, but intercepted at the point. Shot is saved by Ponton. Centers up, tried to go for a one-timer and got his stick interrupted. Back over to Timko. He'll feed right on a 2-on-1. With a shot goes wide. Second chance for Timko. Decides to pass and he whiffed it. Trying to break through the center line, does. Shot on net, saved by Ponton. Save again on the second chance. Brandon Wickland back the other way. Feed center to Paddock. Trying to take his time on the attack now. Will circle back around. Feeds left over to McKirrigan. Now tries to go for a feed and send right back. A second chance off the screen and it is saved. Second chance, he scores! Harry Timko set up outside the crease and a 2-0 lead for Beach Ballers. Countdown has ended and Freedom Fighters need to get something going. They've had a couple of chances, but here's another one here. Backhand, he scores! Freedom Fighters have had trouble all night trying to find a goal. They got one now. As the Beach Ballers will feed right. And now we'll just chip deep into the zone. Was looking for Timko. As two white jerseys behind the net getting tied up with Brandon Wickland. Back it goes. McKirrigan tried to go for an open man. That is Wickland. Tries a shot off the side of the net. Less than 4 remaining in this game. Back to the point. Finds McKirrigan as that will hit the ceiling. Back the other way for Freedom Fighters. Towards the left corner. Now has to avoid Josh McKirrigan. Just gets around and now the Beach Ballers restart. Unable. Back in the slot for Freedom Fighters. Getting in the way was Paddock. McKirrigan behind his own net and will play towards the left wing. Timko thinks about it, goes right. After stepping on it, a 3-on-2. Shot, score! On the blue line! Bradford Paddock from the blue line makes this 3-1. And they'll take it back the other way. It is Paddock again. He'll try a shot. Stick save by James Brennan. 3-on-2 on the other end for the Freedom Fighters. From the point. Thinks about it. Could not get around. Now we'll develop a 4-on-2. The defense has not been active really for Freedom Fighters, as another save has to be made by James Brennan. We'll go upward. The team may be setting in for Freedom Fighters as they try to feed one in. It is knocked away by Bradford Paddock. Oh, it got a little too lax there as they were going in on the forecheck, but they do get away, and juggling it is Josh McKirrigan. They'll try a shot, he scores! McKirrigan gets one of his own, 4-1 with less than 2 remaining. And James Brennan definitely frustrated, and he has a few words for the ref. I don't know why he's complaining to him for. That was pretty clean to me. As that one goes out of play. Less than 90 seconds remaining as it looks like it's going to be Beach Ballers winning the wild card game and will move on to face the number 6 seed, which will be determined in just a little bit. Paddock behind the net as he's taken down behind the net, but no call. There is no whistle. Back the other way, 3-on-2 for Beach Ballers. Less than a minute remaining. Trying to get through, unable, and back to the left corner. As he'll play around the boards and looks for Brandon Wickland. Backhand. Centers up. Paddock. Good deke. Makes it 2-on-0. Sets up a screen and a save through the screen by Brennan. Back it goes to Josh McKerrigan, as this one is pretty much just in the bag for the Beach Ballers. Timko just holding on, killing down the rest of the clock. And this has been a pretty disappointing tournament for Freedom Fighters. 10 seconds left. It'll be a 4-1 win for Beach Ballers, and they will move on to the next round in the silver division. So the scoring was pretty widespread amongst the team, and this has been a pretty disappointing night for Freedom Fighters as they will exit the tournament. We'll be back with our next game. Our first semi game in the silver division. Beach Ballers, number 9 seed, up against Street Dragons from LaGrange, Georgia, as they come in as the number 6 seed. They've attempted this tournament twice before, as they're going to have another attempt here as we get underway. It's Timko with a shot. Oh, and that nearly got through Colby Smallwood, but he holds his ground. Winkler up over to Wickland, and an easy save for Smallwood, and he'll hold on. From the corner and knocked away. Well, if that had gone in, that would not have counted since it hit the ceiling. But the Street Dragons will take it the other way. Over to Pursley. Centers up for Shaw. He'll take a shot. That's a save by Ponton. He'll try again. Got pestered. Smith holding on. Can't get through. Tries again. Here's another chance. Unfortunately, a little out of his reach. Back over to Paddock for the Beach Ballers. He'll try a wrist shot. Easily saved by Smallwood. He'll place it into the corner for Gunnar Knight. In to the opposite corner for Jordan Shaw. Street Dragons go back on the attack. That weighs off the ice since it hit the stick of John Winkler. He'll stop and reset, take a quick look. And now he'll go upwards and goes off a stick. Gunnar Knight will play across and almost had a chance for Beach Ballers. Knight will try to get it up. He was intending that for Joseph Shaw. Wickland tried to shot, whiffed it. Second chance did connect as a body goes down. 3-on-2 the other way for the Street Dragons. We'll chip it into the inboards. Setters up, had a chance, whiffed the shot. Second chance, score! That is Junior Pursley with the goal, and now he has another chance here. Back it goes, shot, and that goes wide from Joseph Shaw. Second chance off of Ponton. He'll try again, shot off a body. Back it goes one more time. Here's a shot off the skirt of the net coming from Jordan Shaw. Centers up, score! Brad Smith finds the opening on the near side, and it's a 2-0 game for the Street Dragons. Well, go upwards for Bradford Paddock. Tries to tip one on, heads into the opposite corner. Wickland holds on, tries to look for a tip in, none available. Street Dragons back the other way. Gunnar Knight will center up for Brad Smith. Now goes left. Shot from Pursley, and that's a save by Ponton. He'll go back up for Timko. He'll push it back over to Paddock. Tries to pass to himself. Shot saved by Smallwood. Back to Gunner Knight. He'll cross over. Finds Junior Pursley. Maybe a chance. Not this time as it's knocked away by Winkler. The Kerrigan. And as that stick goes flying, and that's a save by Smallwood. That stick came from, I'm trying to see who that is. That was Joseph Shaw's stick. Street Dragons take control. And now a 3-on-2 the other way. Shot curves into the corner coming from Jordan Shaw. Centers up. Smith trying to get a shot on it. He wasn't ready for it. Beach Ballers back the other way. Wickland crosses. Nobody there. Will be picked up by Pursley. He'll cross over for Gunner Knight. He'll take his time looking for a lane and intercepted. Beach Ballers trying to get some more offensive chances going as that will be poked into the left boards. McKierrigan getting pestered by Brad Smith. Tries a shot just a little wide. We'll try again, and that's a save by Smallwood. Pursley goes around, and now we'll try to find Jordan Shaw. Overshot him, sent back by Winkler. McKierrigan will just push it back into the Street Dragon zone. They will reset back to Jordan Shaw. He'll put one into the opposite corner. Second chance, that also misses behind the net. Jordan Shaw one more time. Thinks about it, centers up, misses him. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Is Paddock. Trying to shake off one back checker. He escapes with a shot, goes high. In the left corner for Timko. Trying to feed into the slot, can't get an available lane as the Dragons will send it up towards neutral. Yeah, good poke check as he'll be back to Wickland from the right end boards. He'll take a shot, saved by Smallwood. They try to jump on it, unavailable. Back the other way, it's Jordan Shaw. Thinks about it, holding on. Still holding on, has an opening, shot is blocked. We'll try again, saved by Ponton, and we'll just leave it as he knows that they have such little time to work with it, but that's going to go down for an icing against the Beach Ballers. And he'll just send it back to Gunner Knight in his own zone. Less than 4 remaining, and the Beach Ballers still have to get 2 goals within that time frame. Off the boards, and a chance may have gone off a stick as that came from Jordan Shaw. Centers up again, no one there to pick it up. And a 2-on-2 the other way for the Beach Ballers. Paddock will take a shot, saved by Smallwood. He'll knock it away into the corner. Paddock waiting in the left corner, now tries to center up, finds Timko. And now we'll just play it around the boards. We'll have to give it up to Gunner Knight. And a good seal. Shot going high from McKierrigan. That one goes behind net, second chance. It pops out in front of the net, and out it goes. As the Beach Ballers will hold on, and now we'll play it towards the neutral zone. They could have had a 3-on-1 developing there. Well, then we'll get a 2-on-1. Thinks about it, tries to center up, and that one goes off a body and wide. With 2.5 remaining, they send it down the floor. They are just trying to kill time right now. Back he goes into their own zone. Now he'll stretch up and finds Junior Pursley as they are just playing keep away. But they're going to try pressure him now as it's going to be back over to Brad Smith for the Street Dragons. Thinks about a cherry picker and instead goes left over to J.R. Pursley. 2 minutes left. Tries to play it back. Centers up for Brad Smith. Thinks about it. Who was thinking about backhand, but got interrupted. Kept in by Joseph Shaw. He'll take a shot just a little wide of the net. 1:45 remaining. Another shot is a save by Ponton. Second chance. Score! Joseph Shaw with a goal. It's a 3-0 game. As the Beach Ballers, now the situation is dire. As he'll just try to stretch it down. Misses everybody. It's an icing against the Street Dragons. Well, the Beach Ballers have to go into overdrive right now. They have very little time to work with. That hits the ceiling. They continue play. Over to Pursley. And he'll just feed it into the right corner. And there's a man down at neutral. John Winkler is down, and they're gonna blow the whistle here. John Winkler is down in the neutral zone for the Beach Ballers with 51 seconds left. I didn't see what caused this. Now keep in mind that if they lose a player, they can't replace him. Well, they're gonna help him up, and we'll see if he'll be able to finish the game, and it looks like he will. With 51 seconds left, he's going to try to muscle it out, and they're going to have a face-off at center. Trying to break through, and it's not going to work, as Smith is just going to push it down the floor. 40 seconds left. Well, we can pretty much say that right now the Street Dragons are well on their way to the final, and they will await their opponent. As the Beach Ballers, well, hasn't worked out the way that they wanted it to. Coming in as number 9 seed, well, they had the wild card game to brag about, but that's not going to be enough for this tournament. As it'll be up over to Paddock, tried a shot blocked, he'll backhand it, he'll at least try to break the shutout as that hits the ceiling. And looks like that is not going to happen, as Street Dragons will move on to the final. Well, the Street Dragons have been taking every opportunity, and they will be rewarded with a Silver Division final. We'll be back with our next game. Here we are in the Silver Semi number 2. It is Grumpy Old Men and Mountain Dew Boys. Crossing over finds Gambino. Our team from Plainville, Connecticut, in for another attempt as they will lay it down and glove down by Rob Curdy. Looking for a wraparound, not available. Herget will play around. Sorry, that was Gambino. Over to Delgado. They'll feed upwards. Nearly intercepted. It is intercepted. Back the other way. He'll try a slap shot. That is blocked. Down the floor and misses Herget. It's an icing.
Hold it. Just hold that ball. Here you go. Take it.
3, 2, 1.
The Mountain Dew Boys trying to push it in. Can't quite find an opening. Gambino attempts to clear, fails. Thinking about it. Shot! Oh, Yankee Doodle Dandy from Rob Curdy. Stretched out that glove, and that is a acrobatic save. Goes right over to Herget. Shot just misses high. Back it goes for the Mountain Dew Boys. Will stretch up and easily puts one on net for Curdy. Back the other way for Herget. Back over to Mendel centers up for Delude. Tries a shot and a save. Rebound can't get through. As Mendel play back for Delgado. Centers up for Gambino. Trying to hold on for control. Does. He'll backhand it. And looking for Herget. Making him out of center. Open chance. Saved. Quick shot and a save. Tries to poke one through. Unable. And that's another stop. And we'll go into the right corner. Herget will circle it back behind the net, back to Delgado. Tries a shot that is blocked. Mountain Dew boys back the other way. Long distance shot glove down by Curdy. Comes out to play with 7 minutes left. Looking for Delgado, turns it over. A good poke check from Delgado though, and back the other way. Here's Herget with a shot. Score! From the neutral zone, Jeff Herget with a long bomb, 1-0. And the Mountain Dew boys back the other way through center with 6.5 remaining. Delgado back to Mendel. He'll feed right to Herget. Goes left, finds Delude. He'll try a shot, that's a save. Tries again and another save. On the left boards, turned it over to Herget. Feeds left. Oh, what a save! 2 saves in a row! Had Mendel with a golden opportunity, but 2 big stops to keep this 1-0. And they will just play around the boards, has no one to pass to, as Curdy will play around over to Delgado. Off the boards, finds an opening, now will feed upwards. Herget decides to pass, Delude. Goes back to Mendel, he'll try a shot, save, rebound, misses wide, and covered up. We'll play across, Delgado with a shot, that's blocked. Back on a possibly 5 against 2. That's something you don't see. Look at how many yellow jerseys are at the neutral zone. All of them are pretty deep, and that just left a 3-on-1 opportunity for the Grumpy Old Man. Look at this, and a one-timer saved. Delude will cross over to Herget. As he'll try a one-timer and a save. Delude will go back over to Gambino at the point. Thinks about his shot, that's blocked. 4:40 remaining. There was a few lapses in judgment by the Mountain Dew boys. They were playing too deep, which led to that opportunity. And back over to Delude. Shot is blocked, second chance, rolling, and that goes wide. Back the other way, 2-on-2. 4:15 remaining. Turnaround shot, wide of the net. Delgado will pick it up. Holding on to it, and we'll try to buy some time. Here's the call from Herget, will play upwards on the right wing. Now crosses left, finds Delude. Thinks about it, shot, save, and covered. From the corner, has to make a move. Back it goes, Mendel with a shot that's blocked. Back to Delgado, shot off the crossbar. Back over to Herget. Was trying to look for Delgado, but turns it over. 2-on-2 for the Mountain Dew boys. Tries to feed across, blocked by Delgado. Centers up for Mendel. Centers up, and again, a lot of white jerseys in and ready. Still holding his ground, and he makes another save. Trying to look for a centering pass that got blocked. Back behind the goal line. DeLu trying to find help. Looking for Mendel. Has to give it up. Off the ceiling. Comes down for the Mountain Dew boys. 2-on-2. He'll put one on net. Saved by Curdy. In the left corner. Trying to look for a lane. Wide angle shot. Stopped by Curdy. Delgado hears the call and will put. And up to Jeff Herget. Whips on the pass. Tries again. This time gets through. Finds Steelud in the left corner. Centers up for Herget. Oh, he could not get it on net. Centers up for Steelud again. Shot save. Well, he's been trying to give his team as many opportunities as they can to get back in this game. But the positioning has been faulty, and there's another example there as they nearly had a one-timer from Herget. They center up as it is back over to Delgado. He'll push it back in. DeLude behind the goal line, off the stick of Herget, cross over to an open. DeLude holds on and somehow did not get in. Well, this game could have been up to 3 or 4-0 right now, but their goalie's been keeping it in. And there's another save with 90 seconds left. Tries to center up again, unable, back it goes. Gambino up to Mendel, left corner. Trying to get away from an attacker, unable, as the Mountain Dew boys are now pressured into getting a goal on the board. Pestered by Delgado, and he'll just push it down the floor with about a minute remaining in this game. He'll trot up, he'll take a shot, saved by Curdy. They still have another chance, trying to get a one-timer going as they will push it up. A 2-on-1 for the grumpy old men. It's Herget. Thinks about it. Left to DeLude. Shot. Score! Makes it 2-0. See, this was another example of the positioning being an issue. With 30 seconds left. Not much time for the Mountain Dew boys to get back in this game. As they are going to try to have the stars align, and a save by Curdy. Gets it away. A 3-on-1 the other way. Mendel gave it away. Back down deep. They're acting quickly. Shot. Glove save by Curdy. And with that, the grumpy old men are going to be moving on to the final. And this game is over. They will move on to the C Silver final after a dominating game for them. We'll be back with our next game. Here we are in the C Silver final. It is Grumpy Old Men up against the Street Dragons. They have already faced them once before. They fell to the Street Dragons.
I'll push start.
They got a chance to recover this time around. As Mel Lewis, one of our officials, is saying, hold on a second. As one of our scorekeeper has gone off and just to take a little break. But he is returning now, so we'll be commencing shortly. And he is back in with us. We'll hop in and we'll get our C Silver final started. We'll try to figure this one out in 10 minutes or less as we are underway. Back to Delgado. DeLude for the Grumpy Old Men. Tries to cross over. Unable to find anyone. Junior Pursley. Turned it over. Trying to get to DeLude. Unable. Back the other way. Brad Smith will play back. Pursley will just play it off a body. Delgado tries to find an open lane. Finds Delude. He'll cross center to an open man. Already down deep and will be poked away. Tries again with a shot that is blocked. This rolls by Pursley as the grumpy old men will reset. Another shot just going wide, and it's Gunner Knight the other way. This is Connecticut against Georgia. Two very different places as that shot just goes wide for Pursley. Left corner, Gambino trying to fight off the double team, and he will get it away. Jeff Herget the other way for the grumpy old men. He'll play it up to an open Mendel, and that just goes wide off the backhand. And tries to go for Pursley, misses him. Playing it back, Pursley gets some help from Joseph Shaw. Sends it up for Smith. He'll try a shot high and wide. Delgado, all feet upwards, trying to find a way through. Runs into a roadblock in the form of Jordan Shaw, and will play back. Delude trying to go for Jeff Herget, trying to fight off Gunner, and will play away from Jordan Shaw. Delgado, Herget in the left corner, trying to fight off Jordan Shaw. He'll back and score! Jeff Herget on the backhand. Point blank, and it's a 1-0 game for the grumpy old men. Crosses for Gunner Knight. Joseph Shaw in the blue line. Centers, score! Brad Smith sets up the one-timer, and we're back to a tie game. As they will play down the floor, right corner, no ice here. Jordan Shaw to Gunner Knight. Taking his time for a second, and now we'll play upwards. Oh, that was a bit too lax for him, as it is taken away by Mendel. Pinned up on the boards by Jordan Shaw, now facing a double team. Just managed to get away, taking a couple of bumps on the right corner, still holding on. Delude with a wraparound backhand and stopped by Smallwood. From the corner and try to go for a one-timer. It'll be cleared out. It will be an ice. Delgado will just cross over to Gambino at the point. Thinks about it. Shot. Try to go through the screen. Misses wide. Delude trying to shake off Knight. And tries a shot that is blocked. Back the other way for the Street Dragons. Gets away from one. 3-on-2. He'll try a wrist shot. Wide the net. Oh boy, and that one nearly disastrous for Curdy. As that took a bounce off the end boards and nearly had an open net for the Street Dragons. Delgado trying to hold on for control. Unable. He had no help. As it is back over to Pursley, who just lets it hit his foot and will be over to Gambino for the grumpy old men. Herget crosses, finds Delude, centers, score! Joey Delgado tips it off the bottom of the crossbar, and it's a 2-1 game. And tries to go for a long distance shot, just misses wide. Gambino. Here's the call now. Goes over to Delude, back to Herget, Delude again. He'll try a shot, blocked. Jordan Shaw sliding across, trying to block the lane. Delude with a shot, that's blocked. Underneath some feet, will pop out and finds Joseph Shaw, and the Street Dragons back the other way. Pursley trying to find a way around Gambino, runs into a double team in the form of Mandel. Shot is blocked by Delgado. They'll play in the left corner, trying to get away from Brad Smith. Having some trouble, and now we'll get it away. Nobody there, as Herget will move in. Now we'll cross over to Brian Delude. Goes right. Mendel will try to shoot it on net, unable. Back it goes over to Jordan Shaw for the Street Dragons. Joseph Shaw through the neutral zone. We'll think about it now. Across over. Delgado swats it down. Of course, none of the white jerseys can play. That would be a hand pass. Tries to shoot it on net, misses, and nearly turned it over as Curdy took a risky move. But Mendel tried a shot that was blocked by Gunnar Knight. Knight will send it over to Brad Smith. 3 on 2 the other way. It is Pursley. They gotta get something going. Shot wide of the net. They're trying to set up the screen as Delgado will poke it up to DeLude. Centers up for Herget. Gunnar Knight moves in and blocks it. Jordan Shaw for the Street Dragons as they only have 3.5 minutes to get a goal to tie the game up. And now we'll just tap it right, but could not find any help. And now the grumpy old men. Herget with a shot wide of the net. A hard shot down low. Turned it over again. They got to limit those. As that shot goes high and another shot just got a piece of Smallwood. Delgado. Hold on, trying to shake off a double team. It is Joseph Shaw trying to pin him up on the boards. Delgado tries to go for DeLude. Can't find him. Gunnar Knight the other way. Tries to get around Mendel. He does. He'll try a shot. Could not get a clean one. Easy save for Curdy. Left corner. Back over to Pursley. Thinks about it. Shot going wide off the wrist shot. Off the back of the net. And picked up by Brad Smith. Gambino will come in and will play around the boards. Finds Delgado. As DeLude is an option, goes for him. Now he'll drop it back to Delgado. Here's a call, decides to go for it. It's Herget. Herget taking his time, waiting. Oh, nearly lost it. Now looking at a triple team, held on for too long. Here they come the other way. Is Smith. He turns it back over to Delgado. Right back to Herget through the neutral zone. Offensive zone. Back to Delgado at the point. Shot, save Smallwood. And Gunnar Knight attempts to clear, blocked by DeLude. Holding on, still trying to buy some time. Street Dragons need a sense of urgency here. They can't let him hold on for too long as they will turn it over. It's Pursley on the attack. Tries to feed up, can't get a connection. From the corner, we'll go back over to Pursley. Settles it down. Holds on, now tries to feed in the slot. Turns over to Delgado, poke check by Brad Smith. And a poke check from Mendel up to Herget, and he'll just drive it to the net as Smallwood going to try to push his team with only a minute left in this final. He'll try a slap shot. Didn't get all of that one as it goes behind the net, looking for a wraparound, can't find one. Smith with a chance, that's blocked by Mendel. Second chance, can't find the tip. Delgado, he's tripped. Penalty coming up against the Street Dragons and driven to the boards. As that was Junior Pursley tripped him. And that will be a penalty shot as the clock is stopped at 41 seconds.
What's that? Let's go. Glue against the wall, all of you.
And so it is.
One more, and it's another shot. Got it?
As the official Mel Lewis giving a warning to the Street Dragons, and that's something that they cannot afford right now. And Delgado was the one that was tripped, so he takes the shot. He'll hold on. Shot! Oh, a save by Smallwood. There may still be hope for the Street Dragons. Pursley tries to get around. Turned it over to Herget. He'll go right. Centers up. Shot. Score! Jeff Herget with 30 seconds left. 3-1 for the the grumpy old men. As they all just try to push it down. Not much time left for the Street Dragons. Down the floor as it is Mendel trying to go around for Gambino. Mendel back up to Delude. He'll try and push up. Hops the stick of Jordan Shaw. 12 seconds left. Not much left. They only have one more chance here. And the grumpy old men have gone up and slayed the dragon. They win this C Silver Division. This team from Connecticut has tried several times to win this tournament. They finally do, and will bring one home to New England. And they are going to give the MVP to Jeff Herget. And that's a pretty good decision, as Herget has really helped on the score sheet. As Joey Delgado going on top of the net. As the team from Plainville, Connecticut will go home a happy team. This is no longer just grumpy old men. As this will do it for the C Silver Division. We still have the Gold Division and the B and A Division. So from Raleigh, this is Daniel Wilson. We'll see you next time around.
Nice job, guys.
Thanks. Good to see you again, man.
You too, man. Thanks very much for coming in.
If you enjoyed this game, be sure to check out the other games here on our YouTube channel at Raleigh Street Hockey. Also be sure to check out our sponsors at allblackhockeysticks.com. You can get an all black stick for just under $100. Not a bad deal. Also be sure to check out our other sponsor, Hagen Hockey, which has some great hockey equipment for you. In order to get free shipping, just use the promo code Raleigh Street Hockey.